Allegations are swirling tonight that Khan Jr.'s medical records may have been exposed, though the truth remains uncertain. Reports suggest a troubling mix of health issues and potential neglect, thrusting Chrisean Rock into the eye of an unprecedented storm. His quiet forums has erupted into a full-blown frenzy across social media. Conversations about the baby's well-being are spreading rapidly, leaving fans torn, anxious, and demanding clarity. The twist no one anticipated? Insiders claim there are concrete receipts, leaked messages, hospital chatter, and other details that hint at a deeply concerning situation. For Chrisean, whose life has long been punctuated by public controversies, this latest uproar feels far more intense and personal than anything she has faced before. This is not about music, feuds, or her turbulent relationship with Blueface. This is about her child, her most vulnerable and cherished bond, and the way the online world is tearing it apart. Some claim the rumors are nothing but fabricated lies designed to ruin her reputation. Others insist the leaks are genuine, hinting at a shocking medical truth that has been deliberately kept from the public. Meanwhile, hashtags like #PrayForReisger and ChrisExposed are clashing across platforms, turning Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram into battlegrounds of emotion. Fans are weeping, others are outraged, and a few seem to be reveling in the chaos. Throughout it all, Chrisean has remained largely silent, which only fuels more speculation. The pressing question lingers. Are these whispers just another smear campaign? Or is there a reality so difficult that Chrisean cannot reveal it? Stick close, because what comes next will challenge everything you thought you knew about Chrisean Rock and her baby. The receipts are out, and the first shocking twist is already emerging. From the moment Chrisean Rock burst onto the scene, her life has unfolded like an unending reality series. Loud, raw, unfiltered, and brimming with emotion, she became both a fan favorite and a tabloid magnet. Whether it was her wild antics on baddies, the roller coaster romance with Blueface, or explosive fights caught on camera, Chrisean built a reputation as someone who refused to be silenced beneath the chaos. However, there was a storyline fans could never ignore: her heart. Chrisean was not simply a social media personality chasing attention. She was a woman who wore her pain openly, almost like a badge of honor. Fans witnessed her tears, heartbreak, and betrayals, and in some way they connected with her struggle. So when she announced her pregnancy, the internet collectively paused. For the first time, it seemed like she might finally turn the page, stepping away from toxic drama to embrace motherhood. Yet, if you know Chrisean's story, peace has rarely lasted. Her relationship with Blueface was notorious. Explosive arguments, messy breakups, and public meltdowns streamed live for the world to see. He humiliated her online, accused her of infidelity, and even denied the pregnancy at one point. Fans urged her to walk away, but Chrisean always returned, claiming love compelled her to stay. This relentless cycle cemented her status as one of hip-hop culture's most polarizing figures. Half the world rooting for her redemption, the other half anticipating her collapse. Then came the baby. Baby Jr., as fans affectionately called him, quickly became the heart of Chrisean's world. She shared videos of herself soothing him to sleep, celebrating his milestones, and openly discussing how much he had transformed her. Fans, especially those who were parents themselves, were moved. Even her harshest critics softened, imagining that motherhood might finally be her chance at stability, a path towards something genuine and lasting. Chrisean's life has never known stability. Just as she tried to show growth, another fight erupted, another scandal broke. Blueface was never truly out of the picture either. He taunted her online, questioned paternity, and sometimes flaunted his own drama with other women, seemingly just to provoke her. Through all of it, Chrisean clung tightly to her baby, but the chaos seemed to follow her like a shadow she could not shake. Then, the whispers began. At first, they were small, almost innocuous comments, people claiming they had seen Chrisean at hospitals, rumors of unusual doctor visits, and speculation that baby Jr. was not well. Many fans dismissed it as haters stirring trouble. After all, the internet criticized her over her lies, her fights, and her relationships. Why not this? But then the screenshots appeared. Alleged leaked messages from supposed insiders at medical facilities began circulating. Anonymous posts hinted at complications with the baby. TikTok accounts posted videos titled, "What's happening with Chrisean's baby?" or "The truth they are hiding." Fans were split. Some demanded answers, while others begged the rumor mill to stop spreading dangerous claims. Amid the chaos, Chrisean remained largely cryptic. Instead of directly addressing the claims, she posted stories that were sometimes tearful, sometimes joyful, sometimes gospel songs in her car. Each cryptic post only fueled speculation further. Fans were left emotionally torn. Was she concealing something? Or was she simply too exhausted to respond? This was not her first exposure online, but it felt different this time. This was no longer about her choices, her love life, or her temperament. This was about her child, innocent, defenseless, and suddenly thrust into a storm he did not ask for. For those who had followed her journey, this felt like the culmination of everything: the tumultuous romance with Blueface, heartbreak, and finally, the hope of redemption through motherhood. Suddenly, the internet was not just questioning Chrisean's decisions, it was questioning her ability to protect the one thing she claimed mattered most. The first major leak appeared, a supposed medical receipt connected to her baby. A blurry, grainy photo surfaced on Twitter late at night, allegedly showing a hospital invoice linked to Chrisean and baby Jr. Initially, people suspected a fake. The internet had doctored documents before, but this one contained dates, coded references, and details that made it feel frighteningly real. Within hours, the image had spread across TikTok, Instagram, and Chrisean fan forums. Captions screamed, "So this is what they do not want you to know about baby Jr." Whispers became a full-blown storm. Fans reacted in waves. Some broke down in tears, flooding social media with prayers. Hashtags like "Pray for JR" and "Protect Chrissy" trended alongside darker ones like "Chrisean exposed." One fan tweeted, "If this is true, I cannot imagine what she is going through. She is messy, but no mother deserves this pain." Others, however, were cruel, mocking her for allegedly hiding the truth and comparing her to reality stars who fabricated drama for attention. Videos with ominous music, blurry proof, and bold captions like "The truth about Chrisean's baby" racked up millions of views. Content creators analyzed her Instagram stories and live streams frame by frame, dissecting her tears, pauses, and even choice of gospel songs as supposed evidence of concealment. Then Blueface entered the chaos. Furious that she had not shared everything publicly, he jumped into online debates claiming, "You show us every fight, every meltdown, every moment of chaos, but now you hide this? That is not fair." Emotions boiled over across live streams, with fans crying, arguing, and screaming over whether Chrisean was a victim of internet cruelty or the architect of her own public drama. Even celebrities weighed in. Summer Walker tweeted, "Pray for that girl. The internet is cruel. You have no idea what a mother goes through." On Twitch, a Chanik commented, laughing but lamenting, "She wanted fame, now the whole world is in her business." Reality TV cannot involve a real baby. Nicki Minaj posted a subtle Instagram story. "Some things should never be public. Protect children at all costs." Each comment added fuel to the fire. Then, the second major twist. Another alleged leak surfaced. Not a hospital invoice this time, but a group chat between women claiming to be nurses. In one message, a participant wrote, "I cannot believe I just saw Chrisean Rock in the ward with their baby." And the speculation spiraled even further. The storm surrounding Chrisean, baby Jr., and the truth behind the rumors was only intensifying. Another comment in the leaked nurse chat read, "Sis, that is HIPAA. Do not risk your job." That screenshot exploded across social media. Whether authentic or fabricated no longer mattered. The internet devoured it. Fans were no longer just questioning whether the rumor was true. They demanded to know how serious the situation was, what exactly was wrong with the baby, and if Chrisean had been concealing something else all along. The narrative had completely shifted. What started as hushed whispers had become a nationwide conversation. At the heart of it all was a young mother, her child, and a public that refused to give them a moment of peace. Just when it seemed like the worst had surfaced, a new rumor emerged, a video allegedly filmed inside a hospital, supposedly showing Chrisean and her baby. If real, it would push the scandal to unprecedented heights. While the screenshots and nurse chat continued to dominate online discussions, the internet was ready to escalate things further. Late at night, a shaky, dimly lit TikTok clip appeared, captioned, "Leaked hospital footage of Chrisean and Rock with their baby." The truth they tried to hide. The video was only 14 seconds long, but it ignited the internet instantly. In it, a woman resembling Chrisean Rock sat in a hospital chair cradling a baby wrapped in blankets. Her head bowed, hair messy, she appeared vulnerable. Though the audio was muffled, some claimed they could hear soft crying. The angle suggested it had been secretly filmed, perhaps from a phone tucked under a jacket. The anonymous account posting it had no history, no profile picture, and within minutes, the clip had racked up millions of views. Fans' reactions were immediate and raw. One sobbed live, saying, "That is not the loud, wild Christian we know. That is a broken mother. This is not right." Another erupted in anger. "Y'all are desperate for clout, recording her at her lowest moment? Whoever did this should be in jail." TikTok edits appeared instantly. Slow zooms on her face, captions like "the truth always comes out," dramatic music overlays, all making the clip even more heartrending. On Twitter, hashtags like Sharn Chris Hospital Leak or Protect JR and Leave Her Alone began trending. Some called for empathy, others demanded transparency, and a few cruel voices celebrated, calling it karma. Blueface could not resist weighing in. Within hours, he tweeted, "I told y'all." Now look, no context, no sympathy. His comment turned him into public enemy number one. Fans condemned him for using the situation for attention, branding him the true villain, while ironically lending credence to the video's authenticity. The leak did not stay contained within fan circles. Celebrities entered the debate. Cardi B went live furious. "Y'all are disgusting for leaking that. That is a mother. Stop playing with her." Summer Walker added, "I said it once, I'll say it again. Protect her. Protect that baby." The internet has no mercy. Meanwhile, Achanek laughed on stream in his usual messy style. She wanted the spotlight. Now she got it. Don't cry now. Even 50 Cent joined, posting a meme of a hospital sign with the caption, "World star needs to chill." Then came the bombshell. An anonymous individual claiming to be a hospital worker confirmed to a gossip blog that the video was indeed real. According to their statement, Chrisean had been visiting specialist doctors for weeks. They wrote, "She loves that baby." You can see it. But the situation is serious, which is why she has been breaking down. People need to stop making this a circus. Critics slammed the disclosure as a breach of medical privacy, yet the damage was done. What had been speculation now became a full-blown debate about morality, privacy, and human decency. Fans spiraled emotionally across Instagram Lives and Twitter Spaces. Late into the night, some held virtual vigils praying for baby Junior. Others accused Chrisean of exploiting sympathy, while many simply wept, convinced the internet had gone too far. One viral TikTok of a fan crying reached 5 million views, captioned, "I don't even know this baby, but I feel like I do. This hurts." Another showed fans holding candles outside an LA club, posters reading, "Prayers for Junior." Just as the frenzy seemed to peak, rumors of a second video emerged. This one allegedly depicted not only Chrisean, but a heated argument between her and hospital staff. Erupted. If true, the story would take an even darker turn, further intensifying the internet storm surrounding Chrisean and her baby. Some swore they glimpsed it. Others insisted it was fake. Yet the mere possibility sent the internet into a tailspin. Suddenly, the conversation had shifted. Fans were no longer just asking if Chrisean's baby was okay. They were wondering how bad it could really be. After days of silence, Chrisean finally responded, posting a single Instagram story. Black screen, white text, reading, "God is my witness." Y'all don't know the half. No confirmation, no denial. Only more mystery. And that was enough to keep the fire raging. If she was innocent, why not clarify? If she wasn't, what was she hiding? The rumor mill ignited one final question. Was there really a longer hospital tape? Whispers claimed it wasn't only about the baby's health, but also about a confrontation that could flip the entire narrative. By the time the alleged hospital clip reached 10 million views, the world had split in two. The debate over Chrisean Rock and her child had transcended gossip. It had become a cultural event. Fans erupted across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Supporters flooded timelines with hashtags like #Prayers for Junior, sharing heartfelt messages, Bible verses, and clips of Chrisean smiling with her baby. To them, she was not just a celebrity, she was a mother under siege. Critics, meanwhile, doubled down with Roger Chris exposed, accusing her of exploiting sympathy, concealing the truth, and dragging her child into chaos. Some even called for Child Protective Services to investigate, intensifying the outrage. Online communities fractured. Friends unfollowed each other, blocked each other, and entire TikTok groups disintegrated over the debate. One viral tweet summed it up. This was no longer about a baby. It was about how society treats women, mothers, and the truth. Industry figures weighed in. Cardi B went live, scolding the public. Y'all need to shut the hell up. She doesn't owe you anything. Stop putting kids in your drama. Summer Walker reposted Joka prayers for Junior, adding, protect black mothers. They already carry too much. Nicki Minaj remained neutral, but cryptically wrote, sometimes silence is a scream. Don't assume what you don't know. Meanwhile, online personalities roasted Chrisean for seeking attention, reminding everyone that public life comes at a cost. Even Blueface's mother allegedly liked posts questioning Chrisean's honesty, fanning the flames further. Mainstream media could not ignore the frenzy. TMZ ran headlines about the hospital video sparking speculation about baby Junior's health. CNN debated when social media crosses the line. Fox News hosted a segment claiming Chrisean's situation represented a decline in American family values. The clip went viral not because of agreement, but because audiences mocked networks for feigning concern over hip-hop gossip. Offline, reactions mirrored the chaos online. In Atlanta and Los Angeles, fans held candlelight vigils, crying and holding pictures of Chrisean, praying for her strength. Simultaneously, protesters outside studios held signs accusing her of exploiting her child. Memes spread relentlessly. Split screens of Chrisean crying beside Blueface's mocking tweets. Fake movie posters dramatizing hospital secrets. And edits portraying her as a tragic heroine with angel wings and gospel overlays. Cruel or sympathetic, these memes kept the story alive, second by second. Behind the scenes, reality TV executives were in turmoil. Platforms like Zeus Network debated whether to capitalize on the chaos with specials or avoid backlash for exploiting Chrisean's personal tragedy. One anonymous producer said, "This could make her the biggest star or destroy her forever. Either way, people cannot look away." The emotional toll was immense. Chrisean's absence from direct commentary became the loudest note in the drama. Posts promised full video drops the following day, and the internet believed them instantly. Suddenly, the scandal was not just about a baby's health or a mother's tears. It was about a potential career-ending leak that could overturn Chrisean Rock's entire public image. The world held its breath. Was the second hospital video real? Would it portray Chrisean as unfit, or expose the internet as merciless and heartless? Either way, one thing was clear. This story was far from over. Tomorrow could bring the next shocking revelation, and if it did, Chrisean and Rock would not just face trolls. They would be fighting for her future as a mother and a star. After everything, the whispers, the screenshots, the leaked clip, and now the terrifying rumors of a second video, one question loomed larger than ever. What is the real truth about Chrisean Rock and her baby? The drama was far from finished, and the world was watching, wrapped, divided, and desperate for answers. The fallout could shatter Chrisean's career, tarnish her reputation, and even redefine how the public sees her as a mother. But what is your take? Do you see Chrisean as a victim of social media's relentless cruelty, a mother striving to do her best while rumors tear her apart? Or do you think she is concealing something, guarding a secret that could upend everything her fans believe? Share your thoughts in the comments. Should private hospital footage ever be allowed to circulate online, or has social media already crossed a line it cannot recover from? Is Blueface exploiting the situation for attention, or is he merely speaking his truth? And if the elusive second video does exist, should it be released to clarify the story, or remain hidden to protect everyone involved? We want to hear your perspective.